Good morning, children. Welcome to today's class. So, we are doing chapter 5 HTML. In HTML, more about HTML. Already, we have done list tag, ordered list, unordered list, definition list. Today, we'll discuss about block code tag, table tag, linking, or documents. So, let's start. Block code tag. It is given in page number 82. So the block code tag is used to display a segment of text as a separate block by placing it within the extra margins, and this is done so that it stands out from the rest of the text. Block code tag displays segment of text in separate block by placing with it extra margin. You can see the diagram. The syntax of using this tag: syntax block code quotation to be displayed as a block slash block code. So let us block code tag to add a famous quotation on India by the following. So adding quotation on a web page using block code: open notepad file Incredible India and add the block code tag into it and save the file save. View your file in your browser window. You will see the text enclosed within the block code tag appears on the page. So here you have inserted block code tag in the notepad and effect of the block code tag. You must have seen it is given in the book. Now adding marquee to a web page. What is a marquee? Marquee is a scrolling text. It is a text moving on a background that we see scrolling across the web page while surfing the internet. We can also add marquee to our web page by using marquee tag. You must have seen while watching TV the scrolling text, the headline. So the syntax for marquee, then text to be displayed slash marquee. The marquee has a number of attributes, some of which are given below. So attribute first is width. Width specify width of the marquee. Marquee width equal to 100%. Height specify height of the marquee in pixel. Marquee width equal to 100%, height equal to 30%. Then behavior specifies how the text will move on the screen. May take values alternate, scroll or slide. Marquee behavior equal to alternate. BG color specifies the background color. So marquee BG color equal to yellow. BG color stands for background color. It is given in page number 82. Now on adding marquee to a web page, so let us now use the marquee tag and its attribute in that web page which one you have created in Incredible India. So open the notepad, add the marquee tag and its various attributes. How to give marquee? Marquee width equal to 100%, height equal to 30 and behavior alternate, BG color equal to yellow, India and a unique travel destination and marquee. You can see this is the marquee in yellow line. It is a scrolling text. It moves from left to right. So effect of the marquee tag, when you will write you can see. So marquee means it moves from left to right. You must have seen in news the scrolling text, the headlines move from left to right. So that is marquee tag. So children, practice this HTML coding. So adding a marquee to a web page, change the properties of the marquee. You can use the font tag. Now change the properties of the text using the font tag. So you can write font face equal to Times New Roman, size equal to 5 and color equal to green. So remember to put on font tag before the marquee tag and off font tag after the marquee. You have to use on and off. You can use the direction attribute of the marquee tag to set the direction of the movement of the marquee text. For example, the marquee text by default moves from right to left, but when you specify the direction right, then the marquee text will move from left to right on the web page. Now tables on a web page. How to create tables? So tables are used on a web page to organize data in the form of horizontal rows and vertical columns. The use of tables simplifies the complex and bulky data and makes it understand for the visitor. We have already learned a lot about tables in previous classes in MS Word. So for our convenience, the various parts of the table are given below. This is known as row and this one is column, and these are the data cell, and this is the header cell in heading. This is the header cell. So this is row whole, this one is row, this one is column, this is header cell, and these are the data cell. Inside the data, Taj Mahal, Red Fort, then you have written about it. So tags for adding tables on a web page. So first, the table tag along with tr, th, td tag is used for creating the various components of a table. So one example is given in page number 84. So you have to write this syntax. Every table you create, HTML begins and ends with table tag, and th tag is used within the tr tag and creates the header cell of the table. It encloses the data that is there in header cell, th header cell. Now tr stands for table row. So tr creates a new row in the table. All the tags that are used for creating the data and header cell all are enclosed within tr tag. So it starts with table tag, then you will write tr stands for table row. Inside tr you can give th stands for table heading. First column header, then th close, then th second column header, th close, then third th close, then tr close, then second row start. Second row you will write td, table data. What are the data there? You can write the td over there. Table data, td also used within tr tag and creates a data cell on the table. It encloses the data that is appear in a data cell, td data cell / td. Now the table tag has very important attribute known as border attribute. This attribute is used for giving border to the table. Similarly, the tr, th, td tag also have a number of attributes about which you will learn in the next few sections. Tables on a web page. Adding a table to the web page, let us now use the table tags in the file indiaheritage.html to create a table listing the names, images, short description about the various historical monuments of India. So create a table using the table tag. It is given in page number 85. So children, try this one. Open the notepad, then document India Heritage and delete the part of the code that was created for unordered list. In its place, the table border equal to 2 and th tag also. It is written here table border equal to 2, then th. You can give monuments name, image and features location in th. Then you will start tr, you will write td, you will write Taj Mahal, then you will write the data. Then you will close the td and tr, then third. So view the document after creating, save this one and view the document indiaheritage.html and you can see the output. If you do not use the border attribute in a table tag for specifying the border width, borderless table will be formed. The tr tag need not be closed as the next tr tag along always begin with an tr. So you have to close the tr tag. More attributes of the tr tag. Besides, the border attribute of the table has a number of attributes using which we can modify the table in different way. Some of the important attributes are given below. HTML, then head, title, lecture 3, title close, head close, body, table border equal to 1, caption, my table, caption close, it will display outside the caption close. Now th header 1, th header 2, th header 3, then tr close, first row close, td row span equal to 2, row 1 cell 1, and td col span equal to 2, and it is center row 1 and cell 2 center. Now td image tr close tr, then td image src. Src stands for source from where you are getting. You have to specify the path here. Then height equal to td. href anchor tag, then http google.com. Go to Google to get the picture. Besides the border attribute, the table tag has number of attributes using which we can modify the table in different ways. First one is align. Align table aligns the table to left, right and center of the web page. Table align equal to left, right and center. BG color, it gives a background color to the table. Table BG color equal to yellow. Border color adds color to the table's border. Table border equal to 2, border color equal to red. So cell padding allows you to define distance between a cell boundary and its contents in pixels. So distance between cell boundary and its content in pixel. Table cell padding equal to 2. Cell spacing allows you to add space between cells. The value of this attribute is given in pixels. V-align allows you to align the cell content in the table to the top or to the bottom in the cell. So V-align alignment. So table V-align equal to top or bottom. Width allows you to define the width of the table either in pixels or as a percentage of the window size. Table width equal to 50% or table width equal to 500%. So now let us use some of these attributes to change the properties of the table created in the file indiaheritage.html with the following activity. So changing the properties of the table, open the file indianheritage.html, make the following changes. Table border equal to align equal to center, bg color equal to yellow, border color equal to navy and cell padding equal to 2, width equal to 80%. Save the document and view it in the web browser window. So you can change the border to alignment and you can save. So the attributes of the tr, th, td tags also have number of attributes that allow us to manipulate the contents of a table. Some of these attributes are given in this table. So align attribute, it is given in your book page number 86. Align attribute, this aligns the contents of the row inside the row or cell th and td tags to the left, right and center. So tr align equal to left, right, center, or td align equal to left, right or center. Inside the cell you can align like different alignment. Now bg color, add color to the background of row or cell. You can write tr, bg color stands for background color. Any color you can give, red color, black color, pink color, you can give any color. Next, border color adds color to the border of the row and cell. So tr border color equal to navy blue, navy, and tr border color equal to blue. V align allows you to align the contents of a row or cell to the top or middle of the document. So tr V align equal to middle and th V align equal to right. Width allows you to define the width of a cell. The width is given in either pixels or as a percentage of the table width. th width equal to 50 or td width equal to 50%. Height, it allows you to define the height of a cell either in pixel or as a table width. th height equal to 50 and td height equal to 20%. You can give the width and height. So let us Use some of these attributes to change the properties of the table created in the activity. Activity is given in page number 86. So you have to do that activity. Open that India heritage.html in Notepad. Then make the changes to tr and th tag. Tr bg color equal to red. Then you can change the align equal to center. Then th monuments name, you can give the width, height or image and save the document. So this activity you have to do by yourself and save and see the output. Now hyperlink. Hyperlink, what is a hyperlink? It is a piece of text or graphic that links to one web page to another section of a web page to another section of the same web page. Hyperlinks connect various web pages together to create websites. So generally we see three kinds of hyperlinks on a web page. The links that connect to different points on the same web page or document to a web page. The links that connect to different web page within the same website. And website link which will open up a website and email links. So three types of links you can see. The index page or the home page of a website must contain links which when clicked upon let the visitors to the other pages of the website. All other pages should contain at least one link containing them to the home page. Now anchor tag. So anchor tag, as we have learned, it is used for creating hyperlinks. We have also learned to create hyperlink using this tag and the href attribute of the anchor tag. So href a tag is a container tag. It has an on tag as a and off tag as /a. The page or file that is to be linked is specified with on a tag and using the href attribute. So the syntax of using a tag for creating hyperlink is as follows. What is the syntax? A href equal to filename.html. Then click here /a where filename.html is the name of the file that you want the link to refer to. Click here is the linking text, then hypertext that will appear as a hyperlink in the browser. So if linking file is saved in another folder, you will have to specify the complete path with the href attribute instead of just maintaining its name. So therefore always remember to keep all the files of your website in one and the same folder. So linking to web documents. So let us create a link that connects the home page incredibleindia.html of our website to the page indiaheritage.html using a tag. So open the HTML file incredibleindia.html in Notepad, then edit the code to enclose the text heritage and monument in India within a and a tags given below. So href incredible India heritage sites and monuments in India /a. So you can change this one and save the file and view in the browser. Now the text enclosed within the a tag will appear as a underline in the browser, showing it has been as a hypertext. So click the hypertext and the browser will load the link page, that is indianheritage.html. Now open the file indiaheritage.html in Notepad and create a hyperlink. So in this way we can link two documents. Save the file and view the file in web page in a browser. Click on the hypertext to go back to the normal page. Linking 2 points on the same web page. To create links between the 2 points on the same web page, we first need to define 2 points using the name attribute in the A tag, then link this attribute using href attributes. So here open the HTML file in the notepad. It is given in the book. So children practice that one. Use the name attribute. A name equal to, then paragraph A name equal to. Use the href attribute to link two bookmark points created in the previous step. Now save the file and test the link. Save the file and test the links using the URL, setting the URL of website as a hyperlink. We can do this by giving complete URL of the web page with href attribute. The syntax of using a tag creating global link is syntax a href equal to URL of the web page. For more information, visit URL of the web page /a. So this is the syntax. So let us create a link in our home page to the website http www.indiaplaces.com. So open the HTML file, then you can type this one in notepad. Type the a tag as it is given in the book. So you can type the a tag ahref http indianplaces.com. For more information, visit the indianplaces.com/a/p. So you can set the URL of a website as a hyperlink, and you can see this one, and click the link to see the site, and you can open the web browser and you can see. So we can create hyperlink to email box also. Not every link on a web page leads to another web page. Some links, email links, which when clicked will default mail program on the computer of the user, and the email address mentioned in the hyperlink will automatically fill to text box. So the syntax for creating email link is as follows. Syntax a href mail to mail address, now text for email link and /a. The steps to create: open notepad file, write the HTML code, write the a tag to create email link, and a href mail to info.publication.com to send the message, and save the file. So you can give like this: save the file using save as command and give it a name in a web browser. So the email link will appear in the browser window. So save that file and the email link will appear in the browser window, and you can see this one. So clicking this will open the default email program on the user's computer and allow him or her to type and send the message. So in this way we can create email links. So these links are called mail to links, as to use the word mail to with the email address in the email link. So these links are generally used at the end of the web page when you want the opinion of people on the contents of a web page you want. So that's all for today. See you in next class. With the book exercise and activity, you have to write the terms to learn, and I will provide the PDF, so you have to write the question answers of this chapter.